Hello. Greetings and good day. How are you doing today? I'm fucking exhausted. Had another long day. Same place I talked about 2 days ago. Being up on the rooftop. Diagnosing both units. Well, today we were fixing... Well, we fixed the other one. There are two units. There's a front unit and there's a back unit on the top of this convenience store, right? We fixed the front unit, as far as we're aware. The back unit, we thought we just had to do a couple things and then fix it, but turns out the fucking blower motor that makes the airflow go is broken. So those two red dots you see on my arm are mosquitoes eating the shit out of me. I'm gonna be live for literally an hour. And then I'm fucking going to chill. Because I'm fucking exhausted today. I did look into what the hell's the name of the game? Peace Walker? The HD collection? And I'm not even gonna fucking try to play that on PlayStation, the PlayStation 3 emulator. I'd rather stick with the shitty controls that I have to deal with. You ever have one of those moments where you just want to be so angry at people? Like, you don't, like, you know it's not their fault, but, like, they come by and they say how much they love a game, and it's like, I get it, I can understand how you love the game, but the controls make me want to fucking rip apart this controller. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mechanical controls of Peace Walker are the worst controls of any of the Metal Gear games as of so far. Story's awesome. And, like, the idea behind some of the stuff is cool, but I don't think Peace Walker will ever be my favorite. For a multitude of reasons outside of the controls. I mean, that's what I think that it's a good thing when you can take a step back and go, hey, this might be my favorite game of all time, but I'm willing to be like, yes, it has problems. Like playing through Metal Gear Solid on Extreme. Oh my god, these games on Extreme. Metal Gear Solid 2 on Extreme is the hardest Metal Gear Solid game, apparently. The hardest Extreme. Even harder than Metal Gear Solid 1. And that was a fucking pain in the ass. I watched a speed run of Metal Gear Solid 2. An individual who was going for Big Boss title. And, like... That's a... Do you wanna... I mean... We could probably... I could send you a link, at least, of a... Nah, you probably got shit you gotta do. And I don't want to get you distracted with Metal Gear Solid. I'm trying to think about that. Metal Gear Solid 4 has a little bit to get used to. Well, I can't really talk about it without accidentally spoiling something, I don't think. So I'm not gonna say anything about it. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. what's the temperature right now? Oh yeah, no, I just came in from changing the oil on my SUV too. So like when I Discord messaged about might be a little late. That was about 10 minutes before I went outside and changed the oil, and about 30 minutes ago I got done with that, with the oil changing of the truck. And it was, I burnt the shit out of my fingers because of the fucking shit being hot. The oil being hot because the truck was just running. No, I could kind of understand where you're coming from. It's
Look at you, listening to Spotify while you do whatever it is you're doing. That's exactly why it makes sense to promote your business here. Yeah, your business. Whether you have 2 employees or 2,000.
I'm trying to think of how to explain it without spoilering anything. Spoilering? Spoilering. Spoilering.
Visual media can. Try it today at adstudio.spotify.com or tap the banner.
There's not as much leniency where there is with the other Metal Gear games, if you will. And mind you, this is me trying to think about the games on normal, right? Like, Metal Gear Solid, in some cases you can just go to a new area and get rid of the alert phase. With Metal Gear Solid 4, you're either in alert phase or you're not, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? It's not exactly like that, but that's how it feels like. Should have seen. I know you don't want to spoil anything, but you should have seen me last night. I was getting pissed at something that was happening in Peace Walker. It had me going, and this is everyone's favorite game? Oh no, that's a whole new level. Those games like the Souls-like, let's just call it a fucking Souls-like. We know it's not. Let's just call it that and call it a fucking day, at least right now. Souls-likes are on a totally different level of bullshit. You know what I mean? If you had it like, you know how if they made a tier list, that would be like the SS plus tier list of bullshit for bullshit that you have to deal with. I'm not wrong though. That's the thing. That's the thing. These games, I've played through most, if not all, of the Miyazaki Souls-like games, and I can for sure say there's a lot of bullshit. I haven't played through Sekiro. Is that the only one? Demon Souls I haven't played through, and I think those are the like only 2 Souls games that I've not played through. But if I'm not mistaken, Sekiro might be better programmed, I've heard. I don't know, I'll have to play it at some point in the future. Adrenaline would do that. Oh. But no, basically, long story short, what I had to do today, why I'm so whipped today, is I had to crawl inside, basically, the air conditioning air handler unit to pound the motor out of what's called the squirrel cage. It's not like a cage for squirrels. Shut up. It's called a squirrel cage because what it does is the motor goes here. All right, I'm gonna use the popsicle stick right here to talk about this. Actually, this will work perfectly. This will work better. This will work better right here. So basically, how it works is you have the motor here, right? And then you have the shaft that goes on the motor. And then you have the squirrel cage, which goes like this and then spins, right? It spins like that, right? For example. And then what we had to do is I had to pound the fucking the shaft out of the squirrel cage in order to get in the thing. So my dad was pulling on the motor as I had to crawl in on top of the fucking thing, go inside the thing and pound it with a hammer, pound the shaft with a hammer, so it would come out of the fucking squirrel cage. And now we need to get a replacement motor and replace the motor on the squirrel cage. The squirrel cage is just basically like a fancy fan blade that will make the wind, it'll blow air across the coil, which is cool, and then the air that's blown across the cool coil will cool down. That's how the air conditioning shit works. I'm back. Oh, shit sucks. So yeah, today's one of those days where I'm just gonna be chilling for like an hour and go. It's literally the challenge. I'm stubborn, and I know there are people out there like, man, if you're this tired, why are you even streaming? Fuck you. That's why I'm doing a 1-year challenge every single day for at least an hour. God damn it! Don't question me. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be streaming right now. I'd probably be watching. Starts with P, ends with Hub, and I'd just be chilling. What do you think I'm gonna do right after fucking stream? Ow. Fucking. Ow. But no, I'm basically just chilling for a minute and thinking about what to talk about. You're not wrong. But here's the fun part. Are you ready for this? I rarely, if ever, go on holiday. I hate people. So conventions are a no-go. I'm trying to keep a straight face, but I am serious. No, I'm... Too many people in an area, no matter how big the area is, I don't like that. I'm... You know what I mean? And worst case scenario, I could literally just go live on a phone for an hour, you know? Do an IRL stream or whatever the fuck they call it. And be like, hey, motherfuckers, I'm doing this for an hour. Plus, I've made it 7+ months so far. I've made it 7 months and 18 days. I think I can last another 5 months. You know what I mean? One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. I think I could last another 5 months. I've lasted this fucking long. After this, though, I'll give mad props to people who do it, but then... I don't know what to say to that one. That shit sucks. There's a couple things in there that are like the exercise stuff, you know. unless I'm misreading it. There's a lot of assholes out in the world for sure. But for just as many assholes as there are, there's probably just as many non-assholes.
I'm Charles Holmes, the Ringer Music Show.
And I'm Cole Kushner from Dissect, and
But
Charles and I are
it's,
teaming up to create Last Song Standing, a new show where we determine an artist's single best song by debating our way through their entire catalog.
And for our first season, we're covering...
I've said multiple times, you'll get the stuff done that you need to get done. Push mine too. You got this.
Last Song Standing,
you know what I mean?
Dissect podcast feed only on Spotify.
You got this. Holy shit. The worst part about it is fucking burnt my damn chest today. Fucking metal gets hot, man. Metal gets hot out in the sun all day. Yeah, that's completely understandable. I more look at video games and chilling indoors as like, how do I word this? I deal with a lot of different people. I deal with a lot of stuff outside. I'm like up and down on the roof. Summer's the busiest time of the year for me, my dad. So we deal with a lot of people. We deal with all kinds of people. We deal with assholes. We deal with the kindest types of people. We deal with people that are like, alright, cool. Let's get the stuff done. So I view coming home and playing video games as like the escape from the assholes. You know what I mean? That's how I view it anyways. There are some days though, like today, where it's like I'm just too exhausted to even want to pick up a controller. Like, today's one of those days where this hurts. Doing that fucking hurts. It's one of those types of days for me today, you know? See, here's the thing. I disagree about the conventions and stuff like that, about that, you know? You don't go to a convention to be like, ah, yes, I can. At least in my mind. This is just... Try and stick with me for a minute here if I start to lose you. A convention to me, if I were to go to a convention, it would be like, if I can start some conversation with some people, cool. If not, that kind of sucks, but also, whatever. I'm not going to a convention to talk with everybody, though, you know what I mean? There's way too many people at a convention to talk to everybody, or be friends with everybody. You know? I'm trying to keep a straight face to say this half joke, half real talk here. But I was about to say, no, all you would need to do is go for the Apex Legends booth and look for a Loba cosplayer, and you're set. Oh, shit. And see, that's the cool thing about going to a convention. You don't have to tell any stories about yourself if you don't want to, right? Like, you can, if you want to talk about one thing, you can. If you want to talk about 10 things, you can. If you want to talk about no thing, you can. That's the coolest thing about talking to strangers. They don't know you, you don't know them, and you don't have to try and get to know them. I like that one. Honestly, you can leave it. It'll be one of the inside jokes, and maybe sometime in the future it'll get used more often. I don't have an issue with having a billion commands, you know? Because I look forward to the day where people are like, it looks cool on camera. I look forward to the day people are like, where did this come from? And I can go, I have no fucking idea. I don't remember. Because of how old the command is. Exactly. That's using your noggin. Which is not a surprise for you. You are a noggin using individual. I saw a thing on Twitter today. I'm obviously not going to screen share this because it promised some titty on my Twitter. I follow a lot of different people on my Twitter. Anyways, it was a tweet talking about, I think it was primarily a VTuber thing, talking about what it's like to stream. And it fits more than just VTubers, though. You know?
Faster. Switch to Spectrum Internet, and you now get starting speeds of up to 300 megabits per second. Faster speeds for streaming, faster speeds for gaming, faster speeds for working or learning, all with 99.9% network reliability. So no matter what you do online, you can do it better, safer, and now even faster with Spectrum Internet. Visit spectrum.com for details. Based on internet subscribers among top ISPs, speeds may vary. Restrictions apply.
It's been a while since I've seen Grant. They've stopped by a little bit. This was it. I'm just gonna post the image to memes. Because it's to me it's so fucking relatable. Where are memes? Memes are here. This is like so fucking true. Man, artists are really good. Like, that's a shark girl, isn't it? I cannot escape I cannot escape. I look forward to the day I'm randomly fucking just randomly scrolling through Twitter and I see my dumbass face and just like a meme associated with a shark girl. I look forward to it. I really do. I look forward to that day, that moment. And as soon as that happens, it's gonna be one of those memes of like King Tombs 456 started a Discord call that lasted 5 hours. Wait, what happened? Shark? No, I think it should be Shark Girls. I mean, I couldn't help myself. It was one of those moments of like, oh my god. Would the Shark Girl dry out?
Oh. Forever wet.
The pause. The 3 second long pause. No, I know, I'm teasing. Oh, okay. What is the game that I got for free from Epic that I'm gonna end up playing on stream again because I actually had fun with it? Have you ever heard of the game called Jaws Unleashed? No? Okay, so Jaws Unleashed was a game where you got to play as the shark Jaws. And you got to go around and eat people. Right? Not a lot of people talked about Jaws Unleashed. Because I don't think it sold well. Right? But basically, I'm trying to wait for... I don't remember the name of the game. Load faster, Epic. God damn. But basically, you were a shark going around eating people. That was the game. Right? And... I love when I'm trying to show something, it takes for fucking ever. I could show this, right? Yeah, this should be fine. But see, where is it? All these are free, by the way. I got all these free from Epic Games because Epic Games is like, here, have a free game every week. I'm not gonna say no to free. Hand of Fate 2 is pretty fun. Maneater, this game. I mean, I don't think you can get Jaws Unleashed anymore.
Maneater. Everyone's biting off more than they can chew.
Oh, look at you!
The depths will be discovered. The food chain will be disrupted. And the drama will get deadly. Because down here, things always evolve. And the hunter becomes the hunted.
That's the one what took my hand, all right. Get yourself ready, boy.
Maneater. Eat the people, save the world.
I already have one of those. Luckily, I'm stuck in meetings all day. So while Instacart is helping me get groceries, snacks for school lunches, and something for at-home happy hour, I get more time back to juggle my day job and my mom job. Save time by downloading the Instacart app or visit instacart.com to get free delivery on your first order using the code DINNER22. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum order $10.
Wait, they have DLC already?
Terms apply.
Okay.
Explore the world of premium. When you
Okay.
you're entering a world of ad-free music where you can download your playlists and
Character
listen offline, where
customization.
you can get unlimited skips even on mobile.
This game is relaxing, apparently.
As you please, with on-demand
Quickly
listening
understood
on any
controls.
device. Step into the world of
Here's the
premium and
minimal
enjoy 1 month free. Tap the banner to
requirements for Windows. Well, yeah. I mean, oh my god, this clip has 15 fucking views. Oh no.
Fucking dead. He's
Oh no. Hmm. Hey, cool. I probably shouldn't talk about that. Never mind. Regret, immediate regret. Back it up, back it up. Nice. Hold on, hold on. You know what? Let me add that to my list on Epic, I guess. No, this was something different. No, it wasn't that, it was something different. It was kind of along the same train of thought, but not. If that makes any sense, it doesn't. It probably doesn't. Shut up. Don't question my authority. Where's Cartman when you need him? A lot of the time, a good portion of the time, when you can get most of the games you might have been able to miss, or not been able to, but the games that you missed out on, the ones you might not have been able to get previously, sometime during December, Epic likes to do like 15 days of free games, and on those days, you could get a lot of the games that you missed out on previously, at least over the last couple of years, possibly, or maybe even just a couple of months. Wait, is there? Wait. Team up with friends across various platforms to trigger more elemental action, tackle tricky boss fights, and conquer challenging domains together to reap rich rewards. There's fucking co-op in this game? Are you shitting my dick off? Honestly, I'm making this is a little bit of a joke when I say this, but I said Killing Floor 2, and your neurons fucking activated because I said that as a I said it was a free game as a joke. I have no interest in playing it right now. Just so you know, like I said Killing Floor 2, and you were like, I fucking hate that game, but I'll play it with you. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, that was the most aggressive, I'll play it with you that I've ever heard. Like, I'm fucking with you a little bit, just so you know. True. At least in your opinion. For me, I don't know why I like those stupid fucking games, but I like games like Apex Legends. If it wasn't Apex Legends, I'd try to find a different Battle Royale to get my interest. I think why I like Battle Royale so much is because deep inside, I am a very competitive individual, and Battle Royales help me, you know, exert some of that, competitiveness. True. I'm not like you have to play those games. Obviously not saying that. But like if for whatever reason in the future you come across a game that's like that, like it's a battle royale or something like that, and you for some reason want to play it, I would recommend you go at it not with the idea of like I'm gonna be the best at the game, but with the idea of like, especially if there's death comms, especially if there's just death comms, you know, you could be like, I'm gonna be a complete shitter and see what kind of death comms I could get. That's what I would do. That's what I should do in the future. Greetings and good day, Unsealer Dreamer. How are you today? We're just chilling. I'm probably only going to be going for about 20 more minutes and then wrapping up. I had a long day today. Yeah. Honestly, I should play those games more in the future with the idea of like, I don't care if I get any kills, I don't care if I get any damage, I just want to have fun. What's having fun? Getting kills and damage. Ain't that a fucking catch-22 and a half right there? Like, ain't that a catch-22 and a half?
Scanning. Anomaly found.
Why's that? Jesus Christ, that blows my mind. There are a lot more than there used to be. Anyways, what are we getting caught on? Or what am I catching up on? So true, so true. What company was it that said fucking... Hold on. What company was it? Video game company that said single player games are dead. This stupid fucking company. EA! These fucking morons. This was an article that was written 12 years ago. A good narrative? Okay. I really like a good story. Mechanics can help make or break a game for sure, but like... Like, for example, this is a perfect example of how you can tell how no matter what, people will still like a single player experience. EA, this happened recently, right? This was the 1st of July 2022. This is this article that was written. EA criticized for appearing to mock people who only like single player games. The company backpedaled after criticism from fans and employees. Electronic Arts has received a hugely negative response to a tweet appearing to mock people who only like single player games. On Thursday, the FIFA and Battlefield publisher put its own spin on a popular meme by posting there are 10, but they only like playing single-player games. The message, while likely intended as a lighthearted joke, received an overwhelming negative response in its more than 7,000 replies. Jacksepticeye, the Irish YouTuber with nearly 30 million subscribers, wrote, "There are 10, but thought this tweet was a good idea." Developer Obsidian subtweeted EA, writing, "Single player is dope, multiplayer is dope, games are rad." Responses even came from EA's own employees. Vince Zampella, head of EA's Respawn Entertainment, creator of single-player games Titanfall and Jedi Fallen Order, replied with a hand-on-face emoji, while the design director of Jedi Survivor simply posted a wink. Hey, greetings and good day, ULT. How are you today? Oh, that's a good one. Good joke. Funny joke? That was a good one. I'm like, charge 2? What are you talking about? BioWare writer Patrick Weeks added, thinking about working until midnight for the better part of a year to help ship Mass Effect 2. And former Dragon Age series designer Sebastian Hallen wrote, remember? The community manager in the group, waiting for our flight to board, said just be more careful than usual about what you say while we're there. You represent the whole company, whether you like it or not, even if you think you're outside the show.
That's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously.
Yeah.
The SUVs
and
the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement.
Yeah, they were saying you're only chilling for a bit. I'd at least charge 2. That, yeah. It went over my head for a minute. I'm like, what's a bit? Oh, it's what a streamer gets from viewers sometimes. Oh, that's pretty funny. I didn't have to explain it as much as I did. Shut up. Just shut up, me. Oh, here we go. The most high-profile criticism came from Zach Mumbach, who was formerly a producer for games such as Dead Space 2 and Dante's Inferno at Visceral Games, the studio closed by EA in 2017. This is the company that shut down my studio and laid off 100 great developers because we were making a single-player game, he wrote in a message retweeted over 1,000 times. Also, if you break game rating scores down to a 10-point scale, most EA games are a solid 6 or 7, not because the developers are bad, but because EA, the corporation, forces them to rush games out. EA corporate leadership wouldn't know what a 10 looks like in terms of video games. Oh no, you're good. You're good, EOT. I mean, I look forward to the day that somebody starts to try and diss me for my long hair and my facial hair. We've had one person that we had one motherfucker so far, right? Oh yeah, no, definitely. There's a couple companies that aren't scummy, as far as I'm aware, right? A couple. One of them that comes top of mind is Santa Monica Studios. That's one company off the top of my head, right? I think Gaijin's pretty good. Gaijin Entertainment, they're pretty good. Probably some of the companies that some of these people work for, like whoever Zach Mumbach works for, they're probably not a shit company. Maybe, who knows? What the fuck is Star Wars Jedi Survivor? Hold on. Exactly. That's we've had one. I want more. I want more assholes to come by just for the content, you know? I watched you stream. You know I watched you stream Let It Die. And I was floored with how many people started to show up and were like, clear out your inventory. And it's like, well, it was one person that was saying that, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like, immediately, day one, back to streaming, and you already had some jackass, and it's like, what fucking Twilight Zone did I step into? Oh, so Star Wars Jedi Survivor is the sequel to Fallen Order. I'll have to play that game at some point. I liked Fallen Order. Yeah. Hindsight can add so much more humor to something. Ugh. Ow, fucker. That's the one downside of long hair. The fucking knots that can get in it sometimes. That meme. That dog is fucking like, it's adorable. She actually, I think, looks scared shitless. Fucking, how the hell did they get the dog on those cans? Four Locos? Is that what they are? Yeah, Four Locos. How the hell did they get that dog on the Four Locos anyways? Yeah, whatever. I wonder how much longer I have with Peace Walker. Don't say anything if you know where I'm at. Don't say anything. It is one of those things where, like, when you're, some people might not, like, they might get the joke and they might laugh at it, but when the joke is that much more relatable, it just is that much more humor added to the joke, you know? At least in my opinion. Fucking. I mean, honestly, I used to always shave my head, right? Like, just because I never wanted to deal with long hair. But after... Okay, you know it's been a long time when I can't fucking think of when I stopped cutting my hair off the top of my head. I think I've cut my hair twice since 2014. Since 2014, I've cut my hair twice. And the last time I cut it was 2 years ago? For the longest time, I never understood what you were talking about when you said shake the camera. Because I thought you... At first, I thought you had a webcam and you would shake the webcam camera. But then we started talking and you mentioned how you don't have the face cam. I'm looking forward to it too. I know a handful of things about Rising. Those are the same game, aren't they? Yeah. I Hold on. Let me Google this. Yeah, it's Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. You confused me for a minute. That's gonna be the game that we wrap up with, because I'm gonna finish Peace Walker. I don't know if I'm gonna do one of those 100% playthroughs of. I'm probably just gonna play Metal Gear Solid 5 until I get. Okay, I'm done with 5, and then move on to. That's what I say about what you just said there. That's also read the rules. There you go, read the rules. That's what I think about that game. Fucking. That's the. You know the rules. So do I. But yeah, basically I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 5 for a couple of days. At worst. At best, I'll beat the game. And then I'll move on to Rise and Revenge to end. No, like I said, I know a couple things about it, but let me from this point forward, let me experience the rest on my own, you know what I mean? Because I've never played Rise and Revengeance, and I look forward to being surprised by certain things when I get around to playing this game.
Even more on everything you need to get active and outside. Visit your local Sierra store today.
They say being a parent is a full-time job, but I already have one of those. Luckily, I use Instacart to help me order everything I need while I'm stuck in meetings.
Oh, no. You misheard what I said. I said I'll either play it for a couple of days and then move on to 5, or I'll beat it and then move on to 5. I didn't say I would beat it in a couple of days.
Or visit
I've
to get $10 off your first order using the
I know how long this game can take. I'd have to play for fucking 24 hours straight if I wanted to beat it in a couple of days.
I've seen it done in the movies, but could you rob a bank in real life?
You need a level of intelligence to be able to plan, but also how far are you going to go if it goes wrong? Are you prepared to shoot somebody? Are you prepared to kill somebody to allow you to
Oh god, no, hold on.
My name is Matthew Nelson, and I'm Crime Show.
Metal Gear Solid 1. Yeah, okay, hold on. Or wait.
Tap now and listen for free.
Wait. No, trust me. I don't think I'll ever get to the point of speedrunning a game for a multitude of reasons. I talked about it a little bit when I rated the Metal Gear Solid 4 speedrunner. He actually taught me a couple things about Metal Gear Solid 4 as I was watching. Not that they like taught me by saying it, they taught me by showing. You want to watch a Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snake speedrun? Haha, joke's on you. I already did the thing. Hold on, let me... Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll watch some of this. Just a little bit. We'll skip around a little bit, and I'll explain why. Why. I wouldn't be a speedrunner, right? You almost had me. You almost delayed for 5 minutes. React Andy. And just gonna throw this on here for a few moments. Oh god. Anyways, here's one of the reasons why right here.
So broken. Right? And 2, 1, go.
So the skipping.
A lot of people don't realize that there's a PC port of this game, and you're seeing it right on your screen.
This is the PC port for Metal Gear
Solid. Came out in
Solid.
the year 2000. It was developed by enough people to fit on your hand. And they had a really hard job in front of them. They had to port a game that was designed around the PlayStation hardware to PC and add some extra features on top of it. And we're really happy about these extra features.
Here's why I wouldn't. You motherfuckers are gonna make me watch this whole goddamn thing. I know you are. Preemptive middle finger to y'all. But listen, right? When somebody speedruns a game, they start to learn everything about that game. All the mechanics, all the glitches, all the little things. And in my mind, that almost, like, ruins a game. It doesn't, but, like, knowing, hey, if I go over here and do this, this happens. It takes the immersion away from me, right? And I don't want to ever get to the point to where I have a route in my mind of the perfect way to do everything, and I do that route every single time. Like, I'm a casual gamer, for the most part. The only time I get competitive is with stuff like Apex Legends and what have you. That's why I don't think I'll ever speedrun. This would be cool. It would be cool at one point in time to potentially go to like a GDQ
right
and speedrun for people. You know what I mean? That would be cool.
Very nice,
it takes the magic out of the experience,
right
pretty much.
All
right?
we're going to do is knock right here to distract this guard. And this is going to throw off his route.
But like this shit right here.
That's all we got to do.
The guard distraction
make
stuff?
Sure we get off to the helipad
look at how he's doing
quickly and safely as possible. And I wanted to say something. Everyone at my couch right now are people that I watched when I started speedrunning about a year ago. So it's a very special moment for me. So I want to thank
That's pretty cool too, right? That kind of idea of like watching speedrunners and then potentially having those speedrunners watch you do a speedrun live. That's a cool idea.
We got a
right?
minute.
42 minutes. He beat this fucking game in 42 minutes.
Perfect. So, in case you're unaware, there's also a bid war going on right now between Otakon and Meryl, and it's very...
Otakon? Otakon?
Very close. We got a bunch of donations for that. We had a $200 donation from Joe64, who says, I want this Otakon and Meryl race to be really close. I love Metal Gear Solid, and I hope you all have a good time playing it and beating it. Also, I really need to hear Snake Eater live. It's such a great song.
Warning, there may be spoilers for other Metal Gear games talked about.
And that was actually...
I didn't even think about that, but you would think in a speedrun for Metal Gear Solid they wouldn't talk about any other games. But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I also stopped wanting to play Let It Die 2, because it got to the point to where I was like, Otakon? I don't know who Otakon is either.
Go right ahead. We got some time.
Okay, perfect.
Otakon, if you're being legit, Otakon is reference to Hal Emmerich, which is the dude who designed Metal Gear X and Metal Gear Solid.
First from Johnny 5 Aces, who says this $50 is to save Otakon on behalf of Johnny 5 Aces. Without Otakon, there is no life.
Yes.
Now, I can say this for a multitude of reasons, specifically because of Metal Gear Solid 2, things that are talked about. There are, as they talked about, again, potential spoilers for Metal Gear Solid. We're watching Metal Gear Solid. We're watching Metal Gear Solid speedrun. So, there are two endings for Metal Gear Solid. The canon ending is the ending where you leave with Meryl, because in Metal Gear Solid 2, there are several references about, like, after you fight Olga, if you talk to Otacon, Snake will make a comment about being over it regarding tomboys and stuff like that.
Right now, Otakon is at $6,483.
I'm gonna start saying Otakon.
Meryl, $6,187.
Non-ironically.
Super close.
Keep it up, guys.
I've always heard it and said it as Otacon.
We want Otacon. Or I do. If you want Meryl, go right ahead. Yes, very smart guards. Just knock him. And he just doesn't notice us because he's so focused on that knock.
That kind of stuff, too. Don't think about that.
And one of the nice benefits of PC port, we do not need to mash through these codecs, which is a very nice thing on my wrists.
Oh yeah, it's so bad on PS1, just sitting there mashing over and over and over.
Yeah, I run both versions, both console and PC, and while I do like console,
I always go across.
It's kind of rough having to reset and mash through these codecs over and over again.
Classic line.
So anyone who may be intimately familiar with Metal Gear already, you may have already noticed something that looks a little bit off. Plywood got the chaff grenade and then he instantly equipped it without going into the inventory screen. This is something that's exclusive to the PC version. The weapons are actually bound to the number keys on the keyboard and you can use them
Oh, that's a mindfuck.
as hotkeys. That's going to be used a lot later in the run as well.
Yeah, they kind of put the hotkeys on top, like a thin layer, and that gets a little bit complicated because of how the game was designed originally, and we'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah, because there's over 10 weapons.
Appreciate that they went for the effort of making keyboard a lot more fun in this game, but it could have been developed and programmed a little bit better, as you'll see later on.
Oh, definitely.
It's gonna get a bit broken. And we're just having a nice, peaceful crawl through these vents, hang out with our friends. The rats are going to lead us to safety.
What's really funny is this is I think this is years before the Boba Skip. I think Boba Skip was last year, or this year it could have been. I don't remember. But Boba Skip, if you don't know what it is, it's a glitch. Alright, I do thank you for stopping by, Logical. Until next time, take care and have yourself a good one. It's a glitch that if you take damage near the where you're climbing the tower, and then you can't go through the level 6 door because it's frozen. If you take damage near the panel and your hand goes through the door, you'll hit the box and it will like push you outside of the door, so it skips the whole repelling sequence, right? It saves a couple of minutes.
We're gonna knock on this vent, or excuse me, this tank, like so. The reason why I knocked twice is there is a possibility that you'll knock and it won't actually register. It's what I call a phantom knock, and that's not a good thing, because you'll go to the elevator and immediately get spotted. So that's just a little safety mechanism. And we're about to see the first major skip of the game. I'm about to skip about 20 minutes as it is on PC.
This is only for PC, I think.
PC and about 30 on console.
Oh yeah. Yes. Close your eyes if you don't like.
Yeah,
glitches.
this is scary. Oh my gosh. We're gonna look at first person up, and then press X.
This is why right here I wouldn't be able to speed run.
Stand up on the vent, and we're just gonna get captured immediately because that's what a good James Bond would do. And just like that,
And there's
we're
half the game.
Yep, and there goes about
Oh,
20
yeah.
minutes.
They skipped. What did they skip? They skipped the first Raven fight with the tank. They skipped meeting Otacon. They skipped getting to Meryl and fighting Psycho Mantis. They skipped the Sniper Wolf sequence, going all the way back, getting the PSG-1, then fighting Sniper Wolf again. And they still only have a chaff grenade.
Minutes, yep.
Yeah.
That looks really easy, but it takes a lot of practice to get it in one try like he just did. It took me like an hour of practice, and he just did it very easily.
Yeah, it's not the most precise trick in the world, but there is a thing where like you can go a bit too fast with it, and then you'll just be staying there in the vent looking like a dope.
Yeah.
And we're coming up to the final moments of the bid war. Actually, I think we're pretty
Please,
much at
Otacon.
the cutoff point. So
Yeah, looks like Otacon wins.
thank you.
The reason they want Otacon
Good
to
job,
win,
everyone.
literally, the reason they want Otacon to win isn't story elements or anything like that. So you want to know what it is?
Thanks you for your
Thank you.
donations. Really
Rolla.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you might be thinking, why are you being so mean to Meryl? But it does take about 4 minutes, and then I have to mash, and
Yeah,
you know,
the
we're just gonna
Otacon
sit.
ending is so good.
Yeah, and you get to help your bro out, and
Speedrunners
just-
always go
it's
with
just a good
Otacon
feeling.
because it takes
It's a good
way
feeling
longer
to
for the
surrender.
Meryl stuff.
Hey. And as you can see, we still have our equipment. I'm gonna check out Johnny a little bit here as he goes across the area. And as I said, weapons hotkeys are very broken in this game. As you can see,
Oh my god.
Johnny is just focused on doing his route, you know. Just trying to
This is for the PC port. You can't really do this on
circle. Everyone just get in the fetal
PlayStation.
position, it'll be
But,
okay.
We warned you guys.
I
That's
warned
where
you.
you're gonna see this.
Yes, you know about the Headless Horseman. This is the Headless Scopeman.
how much longer?
Oh, this is hard.
40 minutes. I don't know if I could watch the rest of this, guys. I'm gonna post this in the thing if you want to finish the rest of it. That was basically a good example of why I don't speedrun. I can't do anymore. I'm out of it, man. I was gonna stop talking and just watch it, and I don't want to be that big of a React Andy. I can't go much longer. Tomorrow should be back to your regularly scheduled programming. Maybe. We'll see. I do have some shit I gotta do tomorrow, too. That is gonna be it for me for the time being, though. So for those of you that are watching YouTube and Twitch highlight and all that, you know what to do. Until next time, take care and have a good one, all y'all. Actually, it should be this way. I want to make sure I always do it this way, right? Take care and have a good one, all y'all. Bye-bye.